Hi, and welcome to Coleman Tarot. My name is A.T. Coleman, and this is going to be your reading for the month of June. You may have noticed, if you're a regular subscriber, that I did not have any readings for May. I was very sick and almost died again, and if you know anything about my book, then you'll know what that means. I'm doing better. I'm doing much better, and I'm still having tests and stuff like that done, and I just want to say, for anyone out there who's going through the same thing as me, people get sick. It's the sort of thing that a lot of people see it as an inconvenience or something that's scary, but really it's an opportunity for you to learn and to grow and to change and to appreciate life and appreciate what you have, which I certainly do. And sometimes it's just a reminder of what you have, okay? So for myself, I'm not really seeing it as a scary thing. I'm seeing it more as just something that it's an opportunity for me to see what I can learn from this experience, okay? So I did not forget the contest. I just couldn't do the videos. So Linda Cloud is the winner of the contest. So this little guy will be coming, this little dire wolf will be coming to visit you. My email is in the description, so you can email me if you are Linda Cloud, and I will send this little guy off to you, okay? So this is the Game of Thrones reading, and here we go.
Okay, Sagittarius, here we go. All right. One of my sons is a Sagittarius, so it'll be interesting to see what's coming up in store for him. Even though he's just a little guy, he still is a Sagittarius. So he's still going to have the Sagittarius reading applying to him. That one's pretty warm. That's why I stayed so long on that one. Oh, it's going to be this one. Here we go. You have the Empress. You have the Three of Spears. You have the Page of Swords. Then you have the Seven of Coins. Then you have Judgment. You have the Sun. Good. You have, as an obstacle, the King of Spears. Aw, Ned. Okay. Then you have the Queen of Coins. This is the stuff that's going to be hidden from you. So this is great. You're actually growing your money here. You're starting off with the Empress, and this is about the universe giving you something or someone that you really love, something that you're going to be really happy about, that you've been growing for a long time. This is usually the harvest card, where you've been growing something for a long time and you finally can harvest it. And this is the thing that's been growing, your money. You're growing something, and you're going to finally be able to harvest some of that money. And something else. It can also be something else that you love as well, because you do have the harvesting here. This is usually like the growing, but you have this as an outcome, which is the Queen of Coins, which is feeling more secure with your money, possibly giving out money, but we'll get to that later. First, you have just your Empress here, which is about getting something that you love. Okay? I know it does have to do with the money, but you have other things as well, because here you have some success. The Three of Spears is about, the spears represent things that you're passionate about. And so this is an initial success in something that you're passionate about. Now, this can be a relationship, and this can also be career-wise, getting to the first step. That is like the first victory. It's like if you're playing a video game, it's like before you get to the main boss, you got to fight all the minions. And this would be getting past the minions on the way to the boss, okay? So you're getting past... You're getting to the first step of an achievement, and you're looking out and you're saying, okay, I've reached the shore. Now I need to get on the ship and go to the other side. Okay, so you're ready for more success. You're headed towards more success. Over here you have the Page of Swords, and this is almost the opposite. The Page of Swords is when you finally get success, when you finally get to Marine and you finally get there and you say, okay, I've taken over the city, I'm doing great. Then all of a sudden you realize, oh my gosh, now I got to deal with these sons of the harpy. So the Page of Swords is about a disappointment, but it's not a big disappointment. It's not like a tower or anything where it's like a big shakeup. The Page of Swords is more of just like a small disappointment. You achieved something and you didn't realize it was going to be a little bit of an obstacle in the way. Okay? So, yes, she did take over the city, but then she's got to deal with all these, all these people on the side that are trying to fight with her. So you're going to have a success, but you're going to have a little bit of an obstacle there. Then you also have, right above the Empress, you have the Seven of Coins. This is about growing your money. A lot of times people see this card and they think, okay, I'm slowly growing, and I'm slowly growing the relationship, growing the money, growing my career. But when the Empress shows up, it's time to harvest. Okay, it's time to say, hey, I want a little taste of my success. Okay, so if Peter Baelish gets to the shore, he's going to say, okay, I'm going to stop and celebrate a little bit. I haven't achieved everything I want to achieve, but I got this first step and now I want to reward myself. Okay, so this is about a little bit of a reward on the way to your main success. Over here you have the Judgment card. And this is right above the Three of Spears. A lot of times if you get the Judgment card, it can be about judging yourself too harshly or somebody else judging you too harshly. But with you, it's a good judgment because you have the spears there where you've accomplished something. It can be a little bit of a hindrance if you say, hey, I've accomplished this thing. Why is nobody celebrating me? Because I don't see the celebration card yet. So you could be a little bit down in the sense that you're saying, hey, I accomplished this. Why isn't anybody recognizing that? Why isn't anybody, celebrating me? But I really suggest that you take a little bit of this money that you're growing and go out and celebrate yourself. Give yourself a bonus because at the end of the month, you have the Queen of Coins, which is feeling more secure in your money and feeling like a little bit richer. So I think that the way to do that is to go out and celebrate for yourself. Do something nice for yourself and say, I accomplished this. I did great. And if nobody else recognizes it, that's okay because I'm going to reward myself. Okay. A lot of times if you get an accomplishment, people will notice and they'll think, hey, they did a good job, and they won't say anything. And sometimes you'll accomplish something and nobody will care. Nobody will notice. Nobody will, you won't get any kudos for it. But that doesn't take anything away from what you've accomplished, okay? Just because somebody else doesn't make a big fuss over your achievement doesn't mean that you didn't achieve it. You should be proud of yourself, and you should definitely reward yourself, okay? Reward yourself and go out and feel like a king or queen for a day because you've earned it, okay? This will bring about the Sun. The Sun card is about feeling great, feeling fantastic, feeling happy, feeling blissful, and that is how I'd rather see you doing that than the opposite of that, which is the cold and feeling like left out and feeling like, oh my gosh, nobody cares, and blah, blah, blah. You can have a choice if you're going to feel like this or like this, and I would prefer for you to really take pride in what you've done and feel good about yourself, okay? Your obstacle is the King of Spears. Good old Ned. Okay. It's funny that he's the King of Spears. Now, so the thing about this card being an obstacle is that the King of Spears is usually somebody who had the spear represents this thing you're really passionate about, you're really excited about, and you say, hey, I'm going to really go for it, okay? But as an obstacle, this is telling me that you're starting to master this thing, you're starting to get better at it, but maybe people are not really, as I said before, not really noticing or not really treating you like a king. You're not really feeling like, okay, I want the recognition for this. I want to feel like that I really am getting recognized. And what might happen is here you've got the success and you're feeling really proud of yourself and really good about yourself. And here you might have even gone past that, but you don't feel it. You don't feel the success. You don't feel like doing it anymore because you just feel like if nobody's going to notice, nobody's going to care. To hell with it. I don't even. This thing I was really passionate about before, where I was really gung ho. Now I just feel like, if no one's going to care, why should I bother? But I don't want you to give in to that. Don't give in to that because that is taking away from the fact that you actually do have a success here. Okay, don't let other people's opinions dictate what you've accomplished. All right. Your outcome again is the Queen of Coins, feeling really rich, and I want you to pair this with the Sun. Pair this with feeling good about yourself, okay? Because right over here, these are the things that are hidden from you. You have the Four of Cups, and this is about feeling bad about what you don't have and not appreciating what you do have. Again, it's Peter Baelish. These are both Peter Baelish, okay? Here, Sansa is in the garden, and she's just kind of ignoring him, and she's saying, I'm not really like, you've got a cup there. It's the best cup out of all four of these, but I don't really care for it. Okay, again, with people who are not really recognizing you, because Sansa's like, he's like, I'm giving you my heart here. I'm giving you like all these opportunities, and you're just like poo-pooing it. You're just saying, because she's upset about what she lost. She's not really focusing on saying, hey, it's Peter Baelish. You're the best thing ever. She's saying, I'll take you if I have to because nothing else. Okay, and that's not how you want to feel because look at Peter. He's like, I got a success here. I did this and this and this. And nobody ever gives that guy props. I mean, he really did a lot of stuff, and nobody really appreciated him, like, ever. So it might be a little bit how you're feeling. And I think also, if you're the Sansa in this situation, this scenario, there is an opportunity there. There is an opportunity there. Even if you're Peter in this scenario where you've got an opportunity and the person's not taking it, you still have a big opportunity. You still have this full cup, which is really, really good. And even if Sansa doesn't go for it, you should still be proud that you have that cup. You should still realize what you have that she doesn't, okay? So if you accomplish something and you just hear crickets and nobody's really cheering you on, just remember they didn't accomplish that thing. And maybe they're jealous. Maybe they're just not feeling it. Maybe they're just not noticing. But that doesn't take away from what you've done, okay? Now, the other thing that's hidden from you is the Ace of Swords. And this is about clarity, okay? This is about understanding what it is that you want, what it is that you've accomplished, what it is that you're going to do. And I think since it was originally like this, I think that you're going to have problems with clarity at the beginning, but I think you're going to come around at the end of the month and you're going to know what it is that you want, what it is that's really, really important to you. Because, sorry, my voice from doing all these readings. Because when you have the Four of Cups, it's about, you sulk for a little bit about the stuff that you don't have, and then you realize what you do have. And the clarity is about knowing what's important. It's about intelligence. It's about thinking things through. Okay, and the cups are more about emotions. So if you're caught up in negative emotions, try to think logically. Okay, logically, I've accomplished this. Logically, I don't need somebody else to tell me that I did good. I don't need somebody else to cheer me on. I can cheer myself on. Okay. The last one that you have that's hidden from you is the Two of Cups. Excellent. Finally making a really strong connection with somebody. Okay. So even if you have this thing where this person's ignoring you, it's not going to be that way all month. You definitely have, because here you have the Empress is standing alone. This guy is standing alone. Then you got this guy working alone. Then you got Ned being alone. Then you got trying to be with somebody, and you even have the Judgment being alone, okay? Then you got somebody trying to be with somebody and saying, hey, let's hang out and do whatever. And then you have finally you have this, a connection with somebody. So if you're feeling this month like, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm not really connecting with this person, or I'm not really connecting with anyone, or no one's really paying attention to me because this thing I've accomplished, by the end of the month, you will be very close with someone. You will be feeling that connection again. So just hang in there, okay? Hang in there. And until that happens, go out and find something that makes you happy. Go out and get yourself a little dragon. Go out and, do something fun, because you have the Sun and you have the Queen of Coins. So spend something on yourself if you can. Do something nice for yourself, okay? Because by the end of the month, you will be back to being close to somebody. This is going to be your angel card for the month. And don't forget, your outcome is the Queen of Coins, which is feeling rich. So do something nice for yourself so you can feel good about that. And you are growing money, so you are going to be growing enough money to be able to treat yourself. Do something nice for yourself. Now, your angel card is the Magician, which is great. Excellent. This card also reminds me of Peter Baelish. This is a really Peter Baelish type of thing where it's like, like he makes lemonade out of lemons. Whenever, life does him wrong, he spins it around and tries to find the advantage in it. And that's what you need to do as a magician, okay, this month. So it says here, Archangel Raziel, and it says, you can manifest the life that you want. And it says, what you need will magically appear and you have successful beginnings. Okay, here is your successful beginnings. Here is the Empress giving you what you need, and what you love will magically appear. And then it says manifesting the life that you want. And that's what I'm talking about with, if the other people don't appreciate you, appreciate yourself, okay? Because you are going to have a strong connection with somebody. And I think that's going to happen after you love yourself. It's funny how you love yourself and then other people come around. Okay, this is perfect because look, this is your fate card, the Chalice. It says here, rejuvenation and fulfillment. Now, it's interesting, too, because you've got here Peter Baelish giving a cup, and she is not giving a cup. She's just saying, no, mine are empty. My cups are empty. I got no cup for you. Okay? And then here you have an extra cup here, and here you have the two cups. Okay? So this is about making a connection with somebody. It's just that for the moment, this person doesn't have their cup out, and they're not ready, but eventually they will be ready, okay? For rejuvenation and fulfillment, okay? Finding some fulfillment, finding some happiness for yourself, and then the other person can come because you're going to be happy. You'll attract somebody else who's happy and stuff like that. Because at this point, when you're melancholy, it's not going to work. You're not going to be able to make that connection, okay? So great. Have a wonderful month. Don't forget, your outcome is the Queen of Coins, which is about feeling a little bit rich, feeling really good about yourself, and the Sun as well, feeling blissful and happy. Okay, have a great month.